What's up, guys? Day one of the RSX all-wheel drive build. Here's what we've got so far. So, we have the transmission pretty close to being ready to come out. Just didn't do it today. Didn't really feel like doing the transmission. I had a lot of other stuff to clean up and wanted to work on the back end of it so I could get the fuel cell mocked up. Have the turbo off because we're having to redo the wastegate where it ran. There was too much stuff going down there for the drive shaft. So we're gonna still make sure we run an exhaust because I don't want it to be so loud. This is still a daily driver. But we're gonna run the wastegate dump out the hood, which I think is gonna be really cool. Here we have the JDM 0506 transmission. It has a taller final drive. It's 5.062, which is gonna make the car accelerate a little quicker than some. That is the CRV subframe that I pressure washed and cleaned up today. And got it a fresh coat of paint because it had a little bit of rust on it. So this job isn't a super hard job, but it's messy. You got stuff just stacked up on all the shelves, and this room is just slap full of RSX parts. It's kind of hard to do it to my car because without being a little bit too cocky or whatever, my RSX was super clean. My RSX was nice and fast, but I want it to be nice still when I'm done. So that's kind of the idea that we're going through when we do this project is I want this car to still be very nice to drive. Like, I don't want it to be all cut up and have just open holes or anything like that. So all that's going to be taken in mind if you want your car to still be, it's not a daily. I don't have the daily of this car, but I want it to be like that when I'm done. Here's the fuel cell setup. I have it on some 2x4s right now, just kind of testing height and stuff. But no matter what I end up going with, you're not really going to see it anyway because we're going to close this in. And I'm going to use the OEM styrofoam put down beside it and then put the carpet back over it too. And see the rear diff mount right there. That means the rear diff is in, and it is. I can see it right here. Well, you know what, before we get too into that, let me show you the interior, because when you do this, you have to remove a lot of the interior. So we have the carpet peeled back. This is the area I'm gonna have to get to. Seats, front seats out, rear seats out. That's the area that's gonna have to be cut out. We'll do that when we get to it. We don't have the drive shaft in yet. So here is the rear diff mounted up. That's the GBR bracket. You know, hey, I'm not gonna waste a bunch of y'all's time as far as like showing you how to install that GBR bracket. He has a video. There's 15 other videos. I just don't see a real point in like showing y'all how to do stuff that's clearly out there. I'm gonna show you the stuff that I do different, and then also just take you along with as I do stuff. Because when you're looking for this kind of thing, when you're doing research and watching these videos, you don't want the same information over and over and over again. What I can tell you for sure for day one and what we did is strip the interior. You have to drop the gas tank, get rid of all that stuff, which is actually a little tougher than you think. People just kind of skip over that, but it's a little bit of work getting that gas tank out of the way. But I've been working on it since, kind of just lightly working on it all day. Not a big deal. Like, didn't really even get dirty doing it. Just something to think about. But yeah, so day two video will be of putting the transmission in. I've put 3 transmissions in this car because at my power level, you do tear them up. And so it's not a big deal. I can do that in a few hours. But here's the new one. The biggest obstacle we have, and we'll go over that on the day 2 video, is probably making this rear mount work, which I have a plan for. I'm gonna try to use my Hasport mount that I already have by making a little adapter plate. Shout out to the guy who showed me that on Facebook. Don't remember his name, but I've seen how he did it, and that's probably what I'm gonna do. If that don't work, then they do make a mount for the CRV that Innovative has that will make it bolt up. But I would rather use these nice Hasport mounts that I already have, if I can. But yeah, like, subscribe, stay tuned. More videos coming. Who knows, maybe one tomorrow. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Bye.